चले फिर शुरू करते हैं अपना गेम प्ले। गाइस, जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दें, चैनल पे नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर दें, और फॉलो नहीं किया सोशल मीडिया पे तो फॉलो कर दें। ठीक है, चले हम स्टार्ट करें अपना गेम प्ले। आ जाओ, कंटिन्यू। अनलॉक द मशीन, रिपेयर स्किल टू रिपेयर, कीप शूटिंग, शॉट, फ्रीज और फायर। मैं भी तक नहीं समझा शॉक से क्या होगा। use the frozen air to raise bombs to make machine little। यहाँ तक खेले थे ना।
There's a kind of peace with sunfall, but I fear it won't last much longer.
गए थे क्या?
Damn
इधर तो गए
monster
थे।
stirring up tensions. Living anywhere else.
जाना किधर है हम लोग को? इधर से जाना है ना, आई थिंक। इधर से तो जाना है। इधर से जाना है।
I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus.
लाइक कर दो, सेक्शन को लाइक करा।
One who looks like me. Why they want me dead.
सही रास्ते पे जा रहा हूँ ना मैं?
Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
यहाँ से पैदल जाने का है क्या? पैदल जाऊंगा नहीं मैं। पैदल थोड़ी जाऊंगा यार। पैदल नहीं जा रहा रे बाबा। पैदल भाई 1700 बहुत दूर है, हालत ही खराब हो जाएगी। लाइक कर दो, सीसी को लाइक कर दो। ओए पीछे है कोई। पीछे कोई तो है रे बाबा। क्या सीन है, क्या सीन है। साइड प्लीज, हरन नहीं है गाड़ी में हमारा। और उसको मार सकते हैं ना, अपने पे तो है सब कुछ। मारने वाला, पर छोड़ दिया ना, मारा नहीं ना, बच्चा समझ के छोड़ दिया उसको। बच्चा समझ के छोड़ दिया, बच्चा समझ के छोड़ दिया, बच्चा। ओ AREE करने लगा ये। ओ भाई कितना बड़ा है ये, कितना बड़ा था भाई वो। काफी दूर आ गया ना, बहुत दूर आ गया हमको।
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Aaron, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down on account of the
Good
murder.
luck getting through, Outlander.
If this keeps
भाई
up, I'll be
कितना दूर
breaking
दौड़ना
all
है।
the merchants who suffer.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
लाइक करे यार दोस्तों,
I know
like कर दो
Aaron.
उसको।
Summon him. I
और
need to
चैनल
speak
पर
to
नए
him.
हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर
Ha.
दीजिएगा।
I doubt that Aaron, the new
If you're
captain
new,
of the
then
Vanguard,
subscribe my
a man
channel.
in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy, hey, you're alive. I thought you were dead. Make way, make way.
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There, alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers.
भाई
Not
हेलमेट तो
many
सही
of
है।
us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers
What do you
came for me
mean?
because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Machine's running mad. Civil war. This is a twilight of a mad Sun King's making.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
फॉलो आ जाओ भाई भाई चलना जल्दी जल्दी फास्ट फास्ट फास्ट
That girl. Is she a Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel? Does he lack the stomach for justice? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for
इन्वेस्टिगेट
one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
A corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azaram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
फाइंड विद द ग्रुप heavy covering
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need.
फिर उसको कैसे निकालना मेटल को? कुछ उपाय है क्या इसके लिए? लाई नहीं करना है अपने कुछ ना कुछ तो.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
बस यहाँ आ गया हूँ.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
कैसे हो नहीं भाई?
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
ऑलमोस्ट 11 बजे करीब. के साथ
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
स्पेस खाली किया गया.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
देखो देखो फिर.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus. It's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
इन्वेंट्री में अपने स्किल एक अनलॉक हो सकता है ना, स्किल के लिए हम ये कर लेते हैं। Meet the red pass. रेड राइड पास इनसे मिलना है क्या पास के लिए? यो भाई यो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम, वेलकम। मेरे हाँ वो किधर गया? क्या बोलते हैं, मेरी सवारी किधर गया? मेरा सवारी में उधर छोड़ा था ना बाहर। सवारी को बाहर छोड़ा था। मेरा सवारी बाहर है कि कोई ले गया? सवारी को यही छोड़ा था ना मैं। इस सवारी किधर गई पर मेरी?
Lenore will survive. They always do. It's that barbarian resilience.
I've seen this 4 times already.
Son's making a show of it.
मेरी सवारी किधर गई? मैं इधर ही तो गया था ना अंदर। इधर से गया था ना अंदर। और किधर गया मेरा? भाई पैदल कहे जाऊंगा वहां तक?
I I've seen this 4 times already. I like to pace myself, and right now the pace is slow.
मेरी सवारी किधर गई? किधर से छोड़ा सवारी को? नीरज भाई? नीरज भाई चले गए क्या? भाई सवारी तो इधर ही आया था, मैं यही तो छोड़ा था। गया किधर हो?
I've seen better.
इधर है ही नहीं उसका, वो बुलाऊंगी कैसे उसको? पैदल जाना पड़ेगा अभी इतना दूर। किधर दिखा रहा है? आठ पर क्या? नहीं बाहर तो नहीं दिखा रहा, उधर दिखा रहा है। ये कहीं दिखा रहा है क्या मेरे को? मैप पे तो दिखा नहीं रहा है कहाँ है। भाई साहब ये है किधर मेरा घोड़ा? घोड़े किधर है तू?
Save these for the trail.
और थोड़ा था क्या? नए घोड़े हैं, इनको पकड़ लेते हैं ना फिर।
I'm gonna meet you.
नए घोड़े पकड़ लेते हैं। अरे बाबा, लेट्स गो बेबी। पुराने गए तो क्या हुआ, नए तो पकड़ ही सकते हैं। चलो भाई, मशीन से डर लग रहा है, पता है इसमें मशीन से ही डर लग रहा है यार। पर इन लोगों को मशीन कुछ नहीं कर रही है। अरे हटो, हेल्प करने का टाइम नहीं मेरे पे भी। मैं कुछ मिशन पे निकला हुआ हूँ, बाद में हेल्प करेंगे। अभी जाने दे मेरे बाबा, जाने दो बाबा, अभी कुछ नहीं हेल्प करना है मेरे को। पहले कांटेक्ट मरना है क्या तुम लोग को? ओए क्या मारा ये? ये छोटे बच्चों लोगों को मरना है क्या? बच्चे लोग अपने से पंगा नहीं।
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
वेलकम यार, एक ऐसी क्या बात है, हम हेल्प करने के लिए तो हैं।
Forget about traveling light.
Come on over here and have a word.
हूँ अभी.
Come on, what are you waiting for? What, you don't feel like talking?
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
Okay.
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
Tell me exactly
No one
what
knows
is
for
Ursa.
sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us, and Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
और ये बैठा क्यों नहीं रहा है अभी? ओए, बैठा क्यों नहीं रहा है? पता नहीं भाई क्यों नहीं बैठा रहा है वो.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there.
चलो, almost there तो.
All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a
Lord
cart.
है भाई.
See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
चलो फॉलो ट्रैक करो या फॉलो द ट्रैक करो और फाइंड आउट करो। आ जाओ, आ रहा है ना पीछे पीछे, आ रहा है। कुछ गाड़ी तो गई है यार, देखो ये गाड़ी ऐसी है ना, बोगी टाइप की। मैं यहाँ सेव कर लेता हूँ, सेव कर लें दो। यहाँ पे लेवल 17 हो गया ना। चलो आजा, आजा मोटे, मोटू आजा। यहाँ से ट्रैक किधर गया है?
I get why they wanted her dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
यहाँ तक तो लाए हैं, इसी को तो खींच के लाए हैं। और ये खंडर जैसा क्या है, ऊपर कोई है?
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Come on, gents, let's get her.
Let's go, man. Do things in the clay.
Get out! Only one way out of this. Fighting way.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
अबे
keep moving.
मशीन को तो मैं ऐसे मारता हूँ ना कि समझो मक्खन की तरह।
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
इनका सामान चाहिए मेरे को। इन्वेंटरी तो हमारा हो गया है। ये बाद वेस्ट स्केल क्राफ्ट मीट नहीं है अपने को, मीट चाहिए। उसके बाद इसके लिए पीस चाहिए, पीस बॉन्ड्स, मीट और बॉन्ड्स है ना, ठीक है। राइस भी।
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it. So much blood.
So much blood.
A lot of people died here. A massacre. Those rocks are shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. These look like Vanguard weapons.
This is Ursa's helmet.
Oh, भाई,
I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
ये भी हो सकता है.
Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
यहाँ से हम पैदल जाएंगे क्या? यहाँ से हमने जाना किधर है? इतना क्विक यहाँ पे घोड़े वाला हम लोग का यहाँ पे है, ठीक है। Command kill the watcher using a arrow. Fire. क्राफ्ट क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे वो वाला एरो? अबे यार क्राफ्ट क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे हैं ये वाला एरो? वायर नहीं बता रहा है यार। ऑकवर्ड। रिप्लेसिंग कौन सा है? चलो इधर ही चलते हैं, जो होगा देखा जाएगा। लेट्स गो। पर मेरा वो किधर है मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा। स्किल पे अपडेट करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि वो बुला नहीं पा रहे हैं ना, उसको बुलाने के लिए भी दिक्कत हो रही है।
Just holding it won't scare them off. Need ammo.
मर गया भाई। ये एक और है। भाई ये पंगा ले रहे हैं हमसे, बताओ। वायर ही नहीं उठा पा रहे ना, इन्वेंट्री फुल बता रहा है। इधर जा नहीं सकते क्या? जा सकते हैं। इजी इजी, लेट्स गो। पर इधर और होंगे तो फिर दिक्कत होगी। और होंगे नहीं, और है।
That wasn't a warning.
हो गए ना? दो नहीं, 3 को मार दिया मैंने। 3 को निपटा दिया। तीन को नौकर दिया है, 2 बोल रहा था।
That was refreshing.
अपने घोड़ा चाहिए यार, घोड़ा रहता ना तो मजा आता।
Keep that for later.
भाग गया, फिर गया भाग। इसको लग ही नहीं रहा, तो मर गया। कोई मीट मिला, एक मीट मिला भाई। तो इनको मारने से मीट मिल रहा है, ओके। तो इनको मारेंगे ना, मीट चाहिए ना अपने को।
Brew that up later.
इनको मारने से मीट मिलता है.
Waste of time. Show was better last week. Corruption all across the Southern. We are paying for the mad sun.
For the one about the sun priest falling in love with the merchant's daughter.
I hear King Avad is afraid he will hurt his brother if he attacks Sunfall. He didn't have a
नहीं
problem
मरता
killing his father.
मर ही नहीं रहे हो.
We all have our place in the order of things.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know.
Meridian.
इसकी में जब से घबराया. ओए हट जा चचा, चचा हटो रास्ते से.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
क्यों ठोक रहा है? क्यों ठोक रहा है?
Could be out there fighting the sheep.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
वही.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
Follow me, please. चलो फॉलो कर दे तुमको.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you. The machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late. Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
कौन है? किंग है? किंग के पास है
Aloy
क्या?
of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Derval.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen.
इतना भारी लगा है
And
ये.
perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one.
Eloy.
Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Never let anyone say that Karja slack off. As the sun witnesses, we put our backs in.
भाई इतना दूर चल के कैसे जाएंगे बताओ? टाइम नहीं लग रहा, फटते चल जा रहे हैं, है ना? टाइम नहीं लग रहा है ना? फटाफट जा रहा है।
I don't get involved in politics.
मैं आ रहा हूँ तो भाई वो डंडा रख रहे हैं नीचे। फिर भी 21 कदम दूर है, 2000 समथिंग कदम दूर है यार।
The Captain Ursa fought for us. That's why the damn shadow part.
I've seen better.
ऑक्स स्किन चाहिए।
This isn't up to their usual standard.
और घोड़े थे ना पर लेफ्ट साइड पे। चलो देखते हैं, अगर होंगे तो उठाते हैं। ऊपर है, ऊपर है, ऊपर है। एक को पकड़ते हैं फिर चलते हैं। ये थे ना घोड़े। पैदल कौन जाएगा भाई, है ना?
A machine rider.
मशीन राइडर सबसे नहीं हो पाएगा ना, उसके लिए बहुत सारा जज्बा चाहिए, हिम्मत चाहिए। भाई ये तो क्या है, तो मशीन ही मशीन है। नहीं नहीं मेरे नहीं लड़ रहा, मैं नहीं लड़ रहा, मैं जा रहा हूँ अपने रास्ते। मेरे को लड़ना ही नहीं रे बाबा।
Let me live, please.
मैं नहीं लड़ रहा भाई, मैं तो जा रही है। इतने मशीनें हैं भाई, सब जगह मशीन ही मशीन। भाई नहीं लड़ना, मेरे को नहीं लड़ना, मैं जा रहा हूँ अपने रास्ते। माफ़ करो मेरे को, माफ़ करो, पिट जाओगे मेरे हाथों, मार दूंगा फालतू में, मर जाओगे। फालतू में मर जाएंगे यार। ट्रैक्टर है चला रहा है, कोई पीछे आ रहा है मेरे। पैदल तो आते रहते भाई हम लोग को इधर। मार भी देते पैदल आए तो जिंदा भी नहीं रहते हम लोग।
They're scanning for me.
इतने मशीनें हैं भाई, सब जगह मशीन ही मशीन।
Snow sets in quicker than frost. This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
भाई घोड़ा जाना मत कहीं, आ रहा हूँ मैं। किससे बात करना है इधर? इधर बात करनी है।
No sign of Murad's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
फाइंड क्या बता रहे हैं? इधर से फाइंड करना है।
More tracks. I think someone followed whoever we're following.
That sounds bad.
कोई बेवड़ा इधर पड़ा है।
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
इधर तो कुछ नहीं है, बाहर ही जाना ना तब। बाहर ही जाना है।
Here's what I don't get about the Sunday. All these fancy guns.
किधर घुस गया? भाई बड़ी बड़ी मशीनें हैं इधर तो। इन मशीनों से बहुत डर लगता है भाई।
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
Dervahl's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
up there! Your defense is up!
Move in!
You're going down!
Got you now!
Boom. ले ये ले और एक कोई
Duck down!
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Nowhere to run now!
Here it comes! Last thing you'll ever see!
Somewhere. Let's find her.
रुको मेरे को सामान उठाने दो
Looks like that's all of them.
अबे इधर जा क्यों नहीं पा रहा चलो कोई और है ऊपर आई थिंक आ जाओ अंदर जाना है क्या अपने को हेलो समथिंग भाई हेलो बोलो तो स्ट्रीम क्या है ये क्या समथिंग भाई वो जो भेजा था मैंने कुछ
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
हेलो हाँ
Goodbye, quiet approach.
क्या हाँ क्या हुआ कुछ बोल रहा है क्या हेलो हेलो नहीं जा रही आवाज नहीं जा रही उसकी आवाज नहीं जा रही उसकी आवाज
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
उधर ही बुलाओ अपने डिस्को बुलाओ मैसेज करो फिर आ जाओ उधर ही बोल ही नहीं रहा आवाज नहीं जा रही कहीं क्या होगा
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
वहां सिर्फ चाबी था
Ursa!
भाई इसको कर
Aaron? Durval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Durval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap.
बंदे भी चाहिए ना बंदे नहीं अपने पे
Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Durval. But Meridian's a big place.
करो फिर अपना कर लो फिर उसके बाद मैं देखता हूँ
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
आईडी पासवर्ड ही नहीं बन रहा ना उसका
Just notes about crafting. Letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Durval too. I think I found something that can help.
मेरा उस आईडी पे नंबर दूसरा है ना वेरीफाई के लिए दूसरे नंबर पे जा रहा है बाहर म्यांमार का आईडी नंबर है ना
I need to tend to my sister.
मेरे को खेलना है 40 में था। कोई ना, कोई ना, मैं कुछ बोल
I'd
देता
have to leave something else behind.
है। नहीं बन पा रहा है, उसके लिए नंबर वेरीफाई करना मांग रहा है उसका म्यांमार का। म्यांमार का ऑलरेडी डाला हुआ है, म्यांमार की नंबर डाली हुई है, उस पर ओटीपी जाएगा, फिर दूसरा नंबर चेंज होगा। नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं करता, नहीं हो पाता है, नहीं हो पाता नहीं। देखते कल फिर ट्राई करके।
I better see if I can help.
क्या हुआ? ओए, पीसी को क्या हुआ मेरा? पीसी अटक गया भाई मेरा। ये क्या सीन? पीसी का अटक गया। हाँ, भाई डिस्कॉर्ड छोड़ना पड़ेगा मेरे को। लैग डिस्कॉर्ड हुई तो बोल रहा हूँ, डिस्कॉर्ड छोड़ना पड़ेगा। तो गेम ही बंद हो गया ये। क्या हुआ, नेट भी गया क्या मेरा? नेट तो है। लैग तो नहीं हुआ है, पर वो हो गया। देख पर समझा नहीं, कौन सा डाउनलोड करना है? अच्छा, मैं बताता हूँ, इसमें आरआर फाइल ना, वो वाला डाउनलोड करो। आरआर फाइल वाली है ना, वो डाउनलोड करो। ये हो गया, हो गया। आरआर फाइल, हाँ आरआर फाइल वाला डाउनलोड। वहीं से आएगा कि कहाँ से आएगा ये? आया किधर से ये अब? Horizon Zero Dawn. हाँ।
Glintock's attacking.
Look up at that Glintock!
I better see if I can help.
Down another one.
I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the third flock we faced today.
मेरा घोड़ा किधर है? नहीं समझा आरआर फाइल। नहीं समझे आरआर फाइल? विन आरआर फाइल, विन आरआर जिसमें होगा वो डाउनलोड करो। विन आरआर। बेबी समझे कि नहीं समझे? WinRR zip फाइल। तो कोई एक करो ना जिसमें आरआर फाइल हो, खोलो ना उसका तो लिंक खोलो, वहाँ पे देखो ना किसमें आरआर फाइल हो, डाउनलोड करो और डाउनलोड करने के बाद मेरे को बताओ। मैं डाउनलोड करो, उसमें सेटअप होगा, इंस्टॉल करो और इंस्टॉल करने के बाद मेरे को बीसी आओ, मैं बता दूंगा।
Stocking up.
इतने बड़े बड़े मशीनें हैं भाई। ये मशीन के बीच से गुजरना है मेरे को। बच गया, कोई किसी ने देखा ही नहीं। एक तो लफड़ लग जाते यार। तबाही तबाही मत।
I'd have to ditch something.
वाइब उठा नहीं पा रहा हूँ, पता है ये डैमेज है ना मशीन मेरा। नहीं मरने की हालत में चाहिए। पासवर्ड पूछ रहा है, देखो उसमें पासवर्ड होगा। पूरा फाइल में पासवर्ड नहीं है क्या? दूसरा करो जो जिसमें पासवर्ड ना हो। या फाइल देखो उसमें रीडमी करके कुछ फाइल है क्या?
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
अबे इधर क्यों चढ़ रही है ये? दूसरा डाउनलोड करो जिसमें पासवर्ड ना हो। कहाँ से आ जा रहे हैं भाई, इनको पता ही नहीं मेरे बारे में, पंगा ले रहे हैं फालतू के मेरे को मरने के लिए। मर गए ना, कुछ फायदा हुआ? और आओ पंगा लो। और कोई आ रहा है क्या? एक यही है कि जो फ्रेंडली थोड़ा जो है भाई, भाई सब एग्रेसिव ही आ रहे हैं, दूर से एग्रेसिव जा रहे हैं भाई। पास भी तो बातें छोड़ दो, दूर से एग्रेसिव हो जा रहे हैं। गलत बात है ना, इतना एग्रेसिव होने का क्या मतलब? फास्ट ट्रैवल भी अपने को ओपन करना पड़ेगा इसमें। ये देखो ना कितना ओपन किया, ये जितना ये है ना, ये सब फास्ट ट्रैवल ही है। हेलो हाँ बताओ बताओ।
It's fine that women are rising in the house large.
साइन अप करना नहीं, इसे डाउनलोड करना है उसको। डाउनलोड करो ना, नीचे डाउनलोड का ऑप्शन तो होगा, डिस्कॉर्ड पे शेयर करो इसको, तो सीधा डाउनलोड का ऑप्शन आएगा ना। हाँ डाउनलोड तो करो, हाँ तो क्या अलाउ करो उसको। हाँ हो तो गया, ओपन करो इसको, देखो उसमें क्या क्या दिया है। वाह भाई।
Sleep well.
Outlanders hate the Carja.
करो, हो गया। हाँ उसको ऊपर सेटअप होगा, वो इंस्टॉल करो, पहले वाले का इंस्टॉल करो, पहले जो किया था ना पहले उसका इंस्टॉल करो, जो पहले किए थे ना इंस्टॉल, तो कुछ दिन पहले, 2-3 दिन पहले, उसको अनइंस्टॉल मारो और इसको इंस्टॉल करो और फिर मैं बताता हूँ।
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
इसको इंस्टॉल करो। क्या?
There's a guard under the last king.
हाँ
Far cry from those days.
कहीं भी चलेगा।
Watch out for the Asaran merchants.
I sent a messenger to the
जाना है
claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, I'm glad you're back.
क्या क्या? Horizon जीरो डाउन है ये। चलोगे उसको खोलो, पहले वाले को, कॉपी पेस्ट वाला क्लोज कर, इसको बंद कर दो, काट दो पूरा, काट दो काट दो। हाँ, काटो ना उसको और ओपन करो, वो नीचे वाला एक्सट्रैक्ट करो, इसको एक्सट्रैक्ट करो ना। हाँ एक्सट्रैक्ट करो ना, इसको कहाँ करना है, जहाँ पे करना है करो ना, एक्सट्रैक्ट पहले इसको करो ना, कहीं से भी तो हो जाएगा वो। कॉपी करो पूरा को, और जहाँ पे उसको इंस्टॉल किया है मिनिमाइज करो सबको, उसका लोकेशन पे जाओ जहाँ पे इंस्टॉल किया है। ऐप भी कहाँ दिखा है तुम्हारा, कहाँ पे इंस्टॉल किया उस, कहाँ पे इंस्टॉल किया उसको। ऐप पे एक काम करो, स्टार्ट दबाओ, विंडो बटन, वहाँ पे सर्च करो उसको, राइट क्लिक करो, गो ओपन फाइल लोकेशन करो, उस पे ओपन फाइल लोकेशन करो उस पे। हाँ ओपन फाइल लोकेशन, यहाँ पे पेस्ट करो उसको जो कॉपी किया था उसको, रिप्लेस कर दो। ट्राई करना, क्यों नहीं रिप्लेस हो रहा है, खुला है क्या ये? खुला तो होना चाहिए, तभी तो नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं जो खुला तो है वो। अब इसको मिनिमाइज करो, अब उसको खोलो, हो गया वहाँ पे? नो करना, लेटर करो, स्किप 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 स्किप, रिमाइंड लेटर कर दो ना। वहाँ पे आ गया, ऊपर देखो क्राउन आ गया। हाँ तुम्हारा परमानेंट हो गया ये। अपडेट मत करना इसको, ऐसे ही चलो। अब यूएसबी में जाओ, यूएसबी में यहाँ पे कनेक्ट करोगे 2K तक इसको रिलेशन जा सकता है। कनेक्ट कर लो, फोन से हो जाएगा। और टॉक्स मियाँ,
I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Errand, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on...
क्या? तुम्हारा पोर्ट, फोन का पोर्ट सही है? पीसी के दूसरे पोर्ट में लगाओ ना, एक पोर्ट थोड़ी होगा।
Keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell.
क्या? क्या लिख के आ रहा है? कनेक्ट तो हो रहा है, अलाउ करो ना ये। हाँ तो दूसरा, हाँ वहाँ पे लिखा तो है।
On the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
इससे बात करनी है।
No, on the way. An alert.
क्या हो रहा है? टुन टुन ये कनेक्ट नहीं हो पाया तुम्हारा सही से। चेक करो वायर सही से, वायर का ही दिक्कत है।
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Who is that?
Able-bodied adventurers.
वायरलेस होके देखो डिले ज़्यादा हो रहा तो नहीं करना, नहीं तो वायरलेस ही कर। वायरलेस ट्राई करो, वायरलेस देखो वाईफाई से।
This is the place.
5G है ना?
You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
वो ट्राई करो।
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it
केबल
off.
से ही नहीं होगा या तुम्हारे फोन का पोर्ट जो होता है ना, फोन के पोर्ट से भी दिक्कत होता है। फोन के पोर्ट का चार्जिंग से ही होगा, डाटा ट्रांसफर जो होता है ना, उसमें प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है।
If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
एक घंटा तो मेरे को 5 मिनट टाइम तो मैं फिर बंद कर दूंगा। क्या करना है? सर्च तो करना है, अब क्या करें?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off? The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs. Especially
it looks like a wooden
being
bracket.
near them.
Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable
Get
to the fire and set up a bucket line!
You've got to be careful.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
फॉलो द ट्रैक का बोल दिया, अब ट्रैक फॉलो करके किधर जाना है? जाना है अपने को।
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
तो कब से है। तो बड़ा नहीं है। टॉप से नुबड़ा है। हैकर कहीं का, चुप हैकर। तो कहीं के हैक ला के मेरा आईडी बैन कर दिया ना। एक बात करता है। हैकर कहीं का।
Wish I could be there to see this.
This'll help.
Take cover!
गोल्ड का रेट बहुत महंगा है, वो है पता है ना स्टॉक्स, याद रखना। गोल्ड का रेट बहुत महंगा हुआ है ना अभी। गोल्ड बहुत महंगा है बोल रहा हूँ। फिर से बढ़ा है ना।
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
डिस्ट्रॉय कैसे करें इसको? वायरलेस में देखो, वायरलेस में तुम्हारा नेट प्रॉपर स्पीड होगा ना 5G।
Bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
We've got company.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill.
Focus, focus.
फोकस फोकस किससे फोकस कर रहा है?
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Who, me?
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawk!
नीचे मर जा मरेगा।
Spare the weight.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Boy, चलो इस लास्ट को उठाओ, फेंक के आओ, फेंको इसको। हाँ भाई, इस लेवल हो गया अपना। चलो गाइस, बस आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं और मिलते हैं आप लोगों से कल, ठीक है? बस इतना ही और मिलते हैं पार्ट 5 में। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय गाइस, सी यू टुमारो, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट, सब खैर, शुभ रात्रि, बाय बाय।